Hello, this is Kristy Butterfield. Welcome to 30 Minutes of Cardio. Today, we will do AMRAPs, as many reps as possible. Start out with a march. So we'll set our timer for 6 minutes, and we've got 3 different exercises that we'll do within that 6 minutes. And I'll let you know how many reps of each we are going to do. So once we complete one round, we have 4 rounds, we will take a little break. You don't need any equipment, maybe a mat for the floor. Within those 3 exercises, go ahead and side tap. Within those 3 exercises in each round, one of them will be on the floor. So we'll have 2 standing cardio exercises. Go ahead and pull your legs back, warm up those quads, and then 1 floor exercise. Focused a little bit on the core, not necessarily though, like the first one's gonna be push-ups, although that does use your core. Push-ups use pretty much every part of your body. Pull back. Now we're gonna keep our legs the same, and we're gonna open and close the arms. Stretch out the chest. Getting it ready for those push-ups. So intensity is up to you. A lot of these exercises that I have planned are jumping exercises, but I'll show you modifications if you'd rather not jump, and ways to bring some things up. Make them even a little bit more intense, if that's your goal today. Now heel jack, add a little bounce if you want to. Just warming up, raising that heart rate a little bit, preparing our muscles for a little bit of work. Now bring those knees up. Most of these exercises should be some that you've heard of before. I don't typically do crazy stuff. I figure the basics is a good place to be, and then you can take it to your own level by modifying those basic exercises. All right, back to the march. March wide and together. Swing those arms. I'll let you know what our first group of exercises is. We will have high knees, 20 of those. When I say 20, I mean 20 sets. So 1, 2 is 1. Then we've got tap jacks. So a jumping jack with the tap, tapping down and jumping. We've got 20 of those. We'll count each one. And then push-ups for 10. So since this is a timed round, you will be going at your own pace. You don't have to follow me. And I'll just keep letting you know where we are with time, how much time we have left. And then you can decide how fast you want to go through these exercises. So the high knees are here, but you can bring it here. Just make sure you swing the arms and really drive that knee up. It's not just this. Not gonna get a whole lot out of that, okay? Then the tap jacks, then we'll go down to push-ups. Should we start? Okay, let's do it. All right, so get ready for those high knees first. I'm gonna set the timer for 6 minutes. 3, 2, and go. There's 10 for me. Jacks. And I just kind of tap every other hand. You can also do it like this, both hands down. Whatever you want. Sit back when you squat down. Keep those knees behind the toes. I am ready for my push-ups. So I'm gonna grab my mat. I just have this ready back here. 4 push-ups. 1 minute down. 5 to go. Just 10 of these. knees. This guy, tap jacks. So tap jacks, you don't want to jump. Squat. You can even come up on your toes. When you come up, a little extra oomph. Whoops, forgot the in and out. Whoopsie. So this is a lot like a frog jump that we're doing later. Tap jack. All right, push-ups. Toes or knees. Challenge yourself on a few. Besides being able to go at your own pace with an AMRAP, it's kind of nice because you can take your time, get water when you need it, nothing wrong with that. We are halfway. Seventeen, 18, 19. 10 more. Try to keep your chest lifted. So not down here. Don't want to get dizzy. And push-ups. Think about a nice long body on the push-ups. Head is neutral. So we don't want to be here or here, letting that back drop down. Nice and straight line, abs pulled in, straight up and down. 2 minutes left. I'm going to do that lower impact high knee. More. Takes a little longer, that's okay. You can also do different things with your arms. This will bring the intensity up. You raise those arms up above your head. Then after you talk for a while, you forget what number you're on. I call it good. And tap jacks. I've got 3 more. All right, push-ups. About less than a minute to go. About 30 seconds. Finish this up. Seventeen, 18, 19, 20, 20 seconds. I think this is where I'll finish on my tap jacks. 10 seconds. And rest. Good. First round down. Get water. And I'll tell you what we're going to do in the second round. So, you might have limited space which I do too. So I'm gonna move my mat behind me a little bit. First exercise, we're gonna jump forward and jog back. So if you don't have a lot of space, you don't have to jump far. This doesn't have to be more than just a little hop and even jogging in place. Then we've got jump lunges. Alternate, 10 sets, 3, 4, so 10 sets of those. You can take these to lower impact by just alternate those lunge backs. And then we'll go down to the floor for cross-body mountain climbers. So we'll be down on the floor, and we're gonna cross our body underneath. So my right knee is going to my left elbow, left knee to the right elbow. We've got 10 sets of those. You can either take those up in like a running version, or you can keep them nice, slow, and controlled, depending on what you want. Woo, okay. One more sip. Long jump run back for 20. Jump lunges, 10 sets. Mountain climber. Ready? 3, 2, go. Try to land softly if you're jumping forward. And you don't have to squat down super far. That's up to you. You can just do this. You can even take the jump out completely by stepping forward, squatting, and walking back. Step forward, squat, walk it back. Alternate stepping forward with different legs, just to keep both sides even. All right, I'm gonna go back to the jumping ones. I'm gonna do about 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next is the jumping lunges or alternating. I'm just going to alternate the lunges. When I step back, I'm going to step straight back from the hip, not behind. Better stability here. Okay, so think about just taking that leg directly behind in that line with your hip. Better stability. Keep that pelvis level, hips even. Pick it up a little bit since I'm not doing the jumping part. Or 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now down for those cross-body mountain climbers. You can do these on your knees. It's a little bit more challenging. There's not as much space to get under, but up to you. Looking for rotation in the torso, engagement of those obliques. 10 sets. And up. Good. All right, back to that jump forward, jog back. Now what you can do on these to bring it up is really do a high knee on that run back. I'll do 7 of them, high impact. I'm sorry, 10. And then I'll do 10 low impact. 1 more of these. Now I'm gonna do that step forward, squat, walk back. Three more. 8, 9, and 10. We are 3 minutes and 30 seconds into it. All right, jumping lunges. 8, 9, and 10. Down to the crossbody mountain climber. We're at 4 minutes. Try to keep that back flat. So it's easy for this to happen, and pretty soon you're not working that core too much. You want to be down here in control, abs pulled in, glutes are firing when you bring those legs up. All right, back to jump forward, run back. I said I have to jump softly and I'm like making all kinds of noise. Just try to land soft as you can. About 1 minute left. I'm just going to do 10 this time because those take a little longer and I want to get the other ones in. Jump lunges. And cross-body mountain climbers. So modify these exercises however you wish. And the format, you can just do 10 of each instead of 20. You can do 20 of each or 30 of each. Totally what you want. And 10. And there we are, 6 minutes. Take a break. We are halfway through the workout. It's a good thing. Get some water. Moving on. Next one is a jump rope, but without a jump rope. Unless you have one and you want to incorporate it, go for it. But we're just going to use a fake one. That way you don't trip on it. Then we have burpees to squat hold. So that's kind of a half burpee. You do the first part of the burpee, you hop in, but then you come up and hold the squat. So we've got 10 of those, 20 jump ropes, 10 burpee squat holds. Then we've got plank jacks, but we're going to do a little twist on these. So a typical plank jack looks like this. We are going to go right, center, left, center. 10 sets of those. I know, can't wait either. Excuse me. Okay, 20 jump rope, 10 burpee squat holds, 10 right, center, left, center, plank jacks. Ready? 3, 2, and go. More. 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpee squat hold. And hold just for a couple seconds. One goal is to, when you're coming up, have your hands come up before your feet hit. Try that. And last, we've got those plank jacks, right center, left center. I'll show you a way to take the intensity down, but first I'll do a couple of the higher intensity ones. You can step out and in, that will work, okay? Body flat, nice and straight. All right, jumping jacks, or I'm sorry, jump ropes. Minute and a half down. 6 minutes never felt so long. Burpee squat hold. Now, here's a way to do this without the jump. You flush your hands down, step them back, step them up, hold squat. Back, up, hold squat. Now I'm going to go back to the jumpy kind. One more. Good. Leg jacks. Halfway through. Back to jump rope. This is kind of an active recovery right here. Unless you're going crazy, which some of you may be. I'm going to take it as an active recovery. Your heart rate's up there. Don't want to get too crazy. All right. Half burpee to squat. Make sure you're breathing. Leg jacks. I suppose you could do these on your elbows. Let's try it, see how it feels. Yeah, you can. I think it's harder, honestly. Look, but if your wrists are killing you, then it's an option. Got a dangling string here. Get myself together. Back to 20 jump rope. Having fun yet? Sweating a little. I am. $18, $19, $20. Half burpee. One more. And up. And down. 4. Leg jacks. I'm going to do the lower impact. Some step out and in. Still challenging. But I'm going to switch my lead foot. Got about a minute, 15 seconds. Oh, no, wait. 10 seconds left. Not a minute, just 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Excellent job. One more round. Not so bad, right? So, high intensity intervals. You work really hard for the allotted work time. Then you take a rest, let your heart rate come down, let your body recover, hydrate. That way, you can give all your effort to those work segments. If you don't take that recovery, you're not going to be able to reach that high intensity work point again, and that's what we want. We want to push that ceiling where we're not comfortable. Push, push, push. Keep hitting that thing until pretty soon it raises up. Our endurance levels rise. We get more fit. Our heart gets more fit. That's what we're going for. So a little bit of uncomfortableness is good. You don't want to be in that uncomfortable zone for too long, but that's why we take our breaks. All right, last set. We've got frog jumps. So you're gonna come down and tap the side, tap the other side. So 10 sets of those, so 20 total. Then we have jump squats, arms up in the air. This is gonna make it a little more challenging. So you're gonna jump squat, keeping your arms up. Okay, 10 of those. And if you don't jump, I still want you to keep your arms up because that's gonna raise your heart rate. And then we're gonna come down to the floor. This time in a side plank. You can either come up with your both legs up. You can come up on one knee. What you're gonna do when you're up here is you're gonna come in and out with your leg. We're gonna go 10 on each side. Okay? Let's finish this thing up. First, 20 frog jumps. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Make sure you rotate through the waist, keeping those hips and knees forward, or angled out just a little bit. Chest stays lifted. And up. So the next we have jump squats, arms up. I'm gonna just do a regular squat first just to show you that one. So you're just gonna squat. Keep your arms a little bit forward, not way back here. It's gonna make you arch your back. We don't want that. Keep that core in, chest lifted, arms a little forward, and squat. 10 of these, 8, 9, and 10. Come on back. Side plank, knee to elbow and reach, working those obliques. On each side. Here comes the sun. We love the sun. Makes everything better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I suppose you probably could also do these way up. So not on your elbow, up on your hand and on your feet. I probably will not do that. All right, frog jumps. You don't have to jump far. You can see I'm not getting a whole bunch of air under my feet. That's okay. $18, $19, $20. Squats or squat jumps, arms up. Woo! Legs are burning. Side planks, whichever position you wish. You want to reach as long as you can, and then come up and crunch the oblique. Around. We're halfway through, 3 minutes left. The end is near. Good. Come on back up. Front jumps. You can make frog noises if you want to. Squat, jump, or squat. Arms up. And 10. Back down to the floor. 2 minutes left. Make sure your body is straight. So if you look down, you should be in a nice straight line. Not tip forward, not tip back. Nice and straight, everything in line. Other side. Probably feeling that in the hip on the supporting leg. So the leg that's down here. Bracing that glute muscle. Probably feel that muscle working. All right, back up. Probably our last round. Starting with frog jumps. If you don't want to squat far enough down that you're tapping the floor and keeping your chest lifted, if you have to do something like this to get to the floor, just reach toward the floor. Not super important to touch it. We really want that rotation and that squat and that little hop. So here would be good. This is fine. All right, overhead, squat jumps. We've got 15 seconds left. I'm gonna just keep doing these until it's done. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, ta-da! Wow. Oh, hopefully that got your heart rate up. Go ahead and do a quad stretch. Woo. Even up the knees, tilt that pelvis forward, extend the stretch into the quad, shake it out. Other side. Balance exercise. That heart rate come down. Shake it out. Swing it out. We're just gonna go side to side. Oh yes. Our quads are saying, ooh, what have you done? So stop when you get over to your right side. Reach down. Put your hands down on the floor if you can and try to straighten that knee as much as possible just to feel the extension of that stretch. And walk your hands to the outside of your foot. You should feel that stretch sort of move around. Back to center. Other side. Walk your hands around to the side of your foot. Stretch. Back to center. If your head is down like mine, you want to come up nice and slow. Bend the knees. Roll up slowly. Shoulders, chest, and head. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Let's go ahead and stretch out those shoulders. Bring that arm across. Shoulder is down, not up here around your ear. Go ahead and rotate through the wrist. We run our hands quite a bit. Bring that up and over. Stretch open the chest. You can keep moving with your feet. All the way down, other arm across. Roll the wrist. Arm comes up and over and stretch it open. And exhale all the way down. Woo. Shrug those shoulders up and down. All right, great job. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.